everybody.
It's the Racetrack Ladies.
Coming to you live from the Volusia parking lot.
Daytona Speedway.
We spend a lot of time here.
Yes.
Tonight was the Bud Shootout, the Bud Unlimited, the Bud, let's see how many cars we can wreck.
It was the Sprint to Wreck.
Okay, yes, that was it.
Yeah, it was a lot of wrecks.
And as you can tell, we're all bundled up because it was really cold.
Very cold.
I was freezing.
Very cold. I
really
was in
cold.
charge of heating up the hand warmers and handing them off to sisters so they didn't have to wait for them to heat up.
I have a lovely beanie on my head.
I have a hoodie and a jacket and a scarfie.
Oh, I have layers.
Oh yeah, there's a ton
Lots
of layers.
of layers.
All right, so then we got here to Daytona and we started walking over to the Speedway and it was weird.
Well, nothing looks like it used to. And
No.
even just from a year ago, there's so much that's changed. It's really going to be awesome when it's finished, but I just don't see how they're going to get it done in a year.
Oh, they'll get it done.
Oh yeah, they'll get it done.
Oh, no.
But there's I mean, it's weird because they're like, you can tell that they're building all sorts of stuff. They're going to have probably more restaurants and stuff. But when you walk across the street to get to the Daytona 500, the Speedway, it's like, it was weird because it was kind of empty.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, it's
Well,
under
the haulers
construction, people.
Yeah.
Well, and they were we didn't get to go in our normal gate. You know, when we're creatures of habit, when you've been coming here for as long as we have a routine of where we go in, where we walk. It was all closed.
It was a little disorienting because we were trying to figure out where we were. But
I'm ready for what's
eventually we did figure it out. So it was a little odd. But
Yeah. So anyhow, so we got to there and we got upstairs.
Yes, we did. Yes, we got upstairs.
Doesn't matter how. We got upstairs and then we found our seats. And then we started to get cold.
Yeah, because I didn't even have my jacket on when I first got here.
Yeah.
And by the time I got up there, it was a little warm. Well, then the breeze started kicking up, and then all bets were off.
But yeah, so then the race started. So the race was 25, and then it was supposed to be a break, and then it was supposed to be 50.
Right.
So 75 laps.
Let's start at the beginning. One of the different things for this race was that there were no inspectors on pit road.
I don't really know that mattered.
I noticed that. I mean, because I was thinking, who's getting the guys ready? Because, you know, the inspector always signals that his driver is ready. He's buckled in, he's ready to go. I don't know who did it.
well, maybe his team. Oh, look, looks like you're buckled in. Let's go.
Anyhow.
I mean, how hard is that?
And the lady who sang the national anthem, don't know who she was, but it was very nice.
Yeah, she was singing in a key we all sang because I sang loud and proud.
Yes, you did.
I sang next to her.
Oh, and then before the race, they showed on the Jumbotron the Budweiser dog commercial with the horses.
God.
I was a blubbering
All right,
mess.
so then the race starts.
Yes.
Actually, I will make one comment about the pre-race, and I thought that the fireworks were outstanding.
They were
Fireworks
nice.
were outstanding.
They were red, white, and blue. Yeah, they were really good timing.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyhow,
Yeah,
so
we
then
like
the race starts.
Yeah.
So one thing I did notice about the race, aside from all the accidents, the thing I noticed about the race is that, you know, people would go high and all of a sudden they swing down low, and that's how they were taking
Yes.
the lead. That's how Kenseth did it many
It was
times.
very abrupt.
Yeah.
It was not a smooth, I'm going to, you know,
They
change
just took
lanes.
it.
No, man, I'm going down there.
Yeah.
Well, and what we noticed is there's a whole lot more trash on the infield. Usually, you know, there's not much trash because you're not allowed to have any napkins when you buy food
Yeah,
here.
but there was stuff floating around.
There was stuff everywhere. Well, but the wind really kicked up.
Well, and I think, Bev, what you said is a lot of construction workers, they're going to bring their
They're
napkins.
going to leave their stuff. They're going to leave it wherever they want.
So Junior
Maybe.
wasn't too happy
Yeah.
about that because
Yeah.
he got stuff on his car.
Yeah, there was crap blowing around everywhere because it was windy out there.
But the crap on his car was nothing compared to the carnage to quite a few cars.
So Keselowski, I thought it was funny that Wonder Boy caused the accident with Keselowski.
Bye-bye.
So Kyle Larson, who everybody's touting as the next greatest thing, although I don't know, he caused that accident.
Yep.
All right, so he caused the accident, and then
And it was exciting to see Brad Keselowski.
Yeah, I can't say I was upset. It wasn't
No.
like the Budweiser commercial.
but you know what I noticed?
What?
It was a red flag, and those people didn't pick up the trash on the track. They
I
only
know.
picked up the debris from the cars.
I know.
Hey, you're down there.
Yeah.
Pick up the trash.
It was
While
just-
you're there,
it
make
was
use of the
blowing
time.
around.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I know.
Anyways, okay,
So,
moving on.
so that was the first wreck, and then there was the second wreck.
No,
Oh,
we
right.
had to break the 25
Oh, yeah,
lap
Well,
Right.
a
break.
strong car was Truex Jr.
Oh,
was
Truex,
strong.
man!
He
and I
really
was
is.
so excited to see him out front.
I
really
was
happy.
screaming for him to win.
Yeah,
I
and
was.
Junior was saying, "Man, I have nothing for him." You know,
Yeah.
he's just really that
He
strong.
was out there. Man.
I was screaming for him. I was screaming for Jeff. Screaming for Junior. Screaming for Tony.
Pretty much
I was
anybody
screaming
other
for
than
a
anybody
lot of
JGR.
people.
Yeah, pretty much anybody but a Ford.
But
So
just
but it was
happened.
interesting. There were lots of accidents.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of
Bad
car
ones.
wrecks.
Oh, and Tony was in a bad wreck, and of course, I'm listening to his channel, and it's dead air. It's nothing. It was a bad wreck. Not as bad as Biffle hit. Biffle hit
Ooh,
very,
Biffle
very
hit
hard.
hard.
Well,
But of
Biffle
course,
and
I'm looking
But he hit
to
him.
the radio
He
trying to
still
hear
hit the
something, and
safer barrier.
I think that his radio must have been disconnected from the
Sure,
hard
we'll
hit.
go with
but
that.
Yeah.
but he was released from the infield care center. Everybody came out, but
Everybody was
Biffle's
fine, but that was just one of those accidents, and everybody was
Yeah.
like cramming on top of everybody, and
Yeah,
It just-
I don't know. To me, I will tell you, I thought it was pretty tight racing.
yeah, it was.
And I was pretty nervous through it. But it was tight racing, and then some of the moves were just stupid moves that caused these accidents. And
Yes.
up
Yeah,
front,
Biffle running into J-Mac. I mean, could he just not woe up? Did J-Mac
no,
slow down?
J-Mac
I
said
didn't hear it.
J-Mac said he had a problem, and that's what happened. And
Okay.
he came back, and that's what caused that situation.
Because I was ready to put a hit out. I was like, who was behind the one? Who was behind the one? Because
I know
couldn't
you
see
were.
it.
Yeah,
I
then
I
know.
know.
Shamika
I
was
was
the one
mad.
that wrecked Tony. Tony was the one that started that
Well,
other accident.
but-
Shamika went
But
boom.
they
oops.
didn't even touch.
No,
That
I
was
think
air.
it was an air. I
That
think
was
that
air.
was
They
all
touched.
air.
They
I
looked like
didn't
they
see
touched.
it.
I know. No, sometimes.
Well, after he
we
swirled around
touch.
with the air, yeah, they touched it.
I
swirled around with the air. Yeah,
they
swirled
touched.
around
They
with the
touched
air.
air. Because
I
that's
don't
not.
it's going to be
Mom,
a
I
pretty,
didn't touch him. I just touched air.
It's going to
Yeah.
be a pretty dicey and dancy racing this coming week.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
my
know.
opinion.
well,
Yeah.
and were the engines lower? Power?
Well, okay, so they said before the race started, Susie and I heard this, there were like 4 or 5 changes to the
Yeah, but
race.
I don't think they did it for the 500 car.
I didn't think they did it for the shootout.
Okay.
I don't know,
Or
but they
whatever they
said
call these
that
races.
the engine power went from, what was it, 950 down to 750?
900 to 7.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Quite
I don't
a
have
bit.
the exact numbers. Please don't quote me. And that it's
I don't know if it happens.
it's like doing with the engine power. It's like doing a change to the restrictor plate.
yeah, the restrictor
But they
plate.
didn't do that. They changed the engine power, and then they had the official change. That's the second one, and then
Well,
and
the
then
lug
I
nut,
get to
well.
slap Susie anytime I want. That's the third change. Just so you know.
Anyhow,
So anyhow, so the race went on. There were
And
there were lots of people having
Well.
accidents.
Well, and the thing about Junior, he was pretty upset. Even after they got the trash off his car was never the same, and that's because he had a rattle for a while. He thought he was going to blow up, but he didn't blow up. The rattle went away, but he lost power, and at the end of the race, he was like silence, nothing on the radio.
Nothing.
This is his new crew chief now, and his new crew chief kind of comes on to the radio real tentative and said, well, sorry, it didn't work out the way we wanted to. And Junior, he's just matter of fact, and he said, it was just too much tape. We ruined the car. Too much tape. And that's all he said, and hung up.
See ya.
well, and
Wow.
which is, drivers have a way of getting their point across. Point in fact, the last couple of laps of the race, when Joey Logano and Kevin Harvick had their little, Joey Logano, I'm sorry. Anyhow, so afterwards they started having some conversations. Well, I had noticed that everybody was running over the wall toward the cars, and I thought, it must be time to do interviews. Well, I didn't realize that Harvick and Logano were like,
Going at it.
and then once I saw it, I was like, Harvick, punch him, just once, punch him,
Just give him one good one. and
just
take him
like
down.
Tony did, just punch him
It was like
once.
the Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
I'm sorry, I don't like Joey.
Well,
All right, so-
one of the other things I just want to say, one of
Okay.
the other things that they did change is that the drivers can change their own traction control in the car
Their
by
track
a knob,
bar.
track
Yeah.
bar by a knob on the dash
Although I don't know if
bar.
anybody did
Well,
that
I
today.
knew that they were working on that.
No,
did
it
they
is-
actually
it is a
do
change.
Yeah,
Because I know that they've always
I
had.
know we are the racetrack ladies. We're supposed to know
it's hard to
that.
know whether or not it's in the 500 cars or if it starts all in Atlanta.
Exactly.
It starts in
Anyhow.
Atlanta.
And they've always
All
been
right.
able
Okay,
to
these
change the
changes
brake.
start with Atlanta.
All right.
Atlanta.
Do you
So,
all know that this is very
I wish I
similar
had
to a
gloves to hit you.
Formula
Those are
One
my
and the
gloves.
IRL
That's-
cars?
Yes,
yes,
they
I
do
know.
theirs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
all right.
Oh,
So we got to wrap this up, people.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we're
Okay, I'm done.
tired.
Thank you.
So Matt Kenseth won the race.
Yes.
yeah.
I
By
wasn't
the
very
way,
excited about that.
neither was the crowd. They left.
No,
Yeah.
they were
I mean,
like,
it was zip, zip, zip. Oh, you're doing a burnout?
Okay, you know
yeah.
It was right in
That's
front
nice.
of us.
We- yeah,
packed
burnout
around.
we
was
were like
going.
the last group to go down the stairs, and gosh, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody like
I mean,
ran
he was
over
doing
this
a
place.
burnout, and I go, oh, I think I could do that sitting in my driveway, too.
I didn't have to wait to go into the bathroom. It was all clear.
Yeah, it was
we
all
didn't have
good.
to. We,
Well,
So-
I mean, he did drive hard.
Gotta
Okay,
go.
yeah.
You gotta
There's-
give him that.
There's
Why?
something in their engines, I
It
gotta
should
say.
have
But
been
anyhow,
Truex.
all right. So I think we've said enough.
Yeah.
It's time to go eat.
So,
Yes,
Susie's
because we-
hungry. She's
well,
tired. She's
But
cranky.
you know what? We ate 12 hours ago.
I know. We got to get going, people.
12 hours.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for listening to this enjoyable conversation.
Let's hope the racing's better
I
on
think-
Sunday or Thursday.
Hopefully, you're not as bored as she is.
Well, Thursday night is going to be the dualies, and it's the two races that determine. Well, actually, Sunday we have the front row qualifying.
Let's move on. Yes.
I told you she's bored.
Susie's hungry.
She wants you to stop talking.
All right, I'm just gonna stop talking.
all right.
I'll bottom line it for you.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
All right.
All right.
Hey, thanks for listening. And
Yeah, we'll see you again when we're at the track and
go
Going green.
Susie.